What up, nerds? I'm back for another daily draft, daily video, daily whine, complain, spew, punt, mana screw, flood, the goods. Yeah, another best of one ranked draft here of the Crimson Vow format. And, ooh, we got a doozy, pick one, pack one. Not the most unbeatable bomb in the format by any means, but damn is this card very, very nice. 5 mana, 4/4 Menace Haste. Baseline. When it attacks, you get to ping a creature, a player, and if they have a planeswalker, you get to ping that too. And then on the flip side, well, even better, a 5/5 with Menace and Haste, and then it shocks something instead. Nothing close in this pack. I don't think there are any uncommons you would ever take over Volatile Arsonist, pick one, pack one. So this is just an easy slam dunk. And yeah, we'll go from there. One of the better rares in the format for sure. Okay, so a pretty good pack again as far as second pick choices are concerned. Basically, it comes down to Valorous Stance or Bleed Dry. And Bleed Dry is just so much more powerful in this format than Valorous Stance is. Stance is always good. The versatility is great. The fact that you can kill a fat creature is great. But Bleed Dry does everything you want. It kills everything in the format effectively. Anything that can be targeted, that is to say. And it exiles, so get to play around a lot of the cards that would otherwise get some value when they die or have some value in the graveyard. Easy slam dunk there. Great first two picks. Hopefully we can keep that rolling. Pick 3, not surprisingly, is a big power level drop-off. For us, we have a Magma Pummeler here or a Flame Blessed Bolt. I don't know exactly how to feel on this card. A lot of removal doesn't deal damage in this format, and so oftentimes it'll just trade 1-for-1 with removal. In combat, though, this card is fantastic. You normally don't want to play this any less for like 3, so 5 mana, but it is a pretty potent card. I think I kind of just like taking the Flame Blessed Bolt here, though, instead. I'm not super thrilled with this card. It's fine. It's better than any of the other 1 mana kill spells. You know, you look at the black enchantment that gives -2/-2 to a non-vampire, for example. Yeah, that the card's fine, whatever. And then you look at like Piercing Light or whatever it's called, the 1 mana white spell that can only hit an attacker or a blocker. So this is the best of the 1 mana removal spells. Okay. Well, there's only one choice here, pick 4, because if there is an uncommon on par with a lot of bombs, it's the Brambleworm. This card is... I just have nothing else to say about this card other than it's good. 7 mana, 7/6, reach trample, ETB gain 5, and then you can gain the 5 by exiling it from your graveyard. So all around value, splashable, it wins the majority of games you cast it, I imagine. Yep, nothing else there. Great card, happy to take it. Doesn't really go well with the Bleed Dry, but again, it is very, very splashable, so... Oh, wow. That's kind of nuts, actually. I like taking this dig up here. Is it as good as a second Bolt, or maybe a Scavenger? Questionable. But, you know, we already have green and black cards. And this is just good fixing otherwise, so... The mana base might end up a little bit sketchy here, but I kind of like taking the dig up. Alright, let's do it. Normally you want to be like baseline green for that, but hey, you know what? That's another really good solid choice here. 6th pick, we have a Hookland Marauder. Another card I've been really happy with as far as commons are concerned. This tends to overperform in the format. 4 mana, 4/4, just huge, and then of course a big upside when it's turned into night. Yeah, nothing else here in the pack. Like if we were white, I would take the Traveling Minister, sure, but it's a pretty easy Mariner pick for me. And it looks like we might be leaning towards maybe more of a red-green Werewolves deck than playing any black, but Bleed Dry is certainly the correct choice in that initial pack number 2. We've seen some red go around too, so not a terrible sign for us. Okay, yeah. Another solid pack here for a pick 7. I'm going to take the Alluring Suitor. I don't mind the Sporeback Wolf, especially if you have good wolf synergies. But I think the Suitor is going to be a little bit better just baseline overall. And these are easier to pick up. While 2-drops are harder to come by since you can often get glutted on 3s, this is better enough and in the color that we would rather be, that I think it's just going to be good old pickup. This is starting to look like a deck that I just had on stream. If you missed that, you can always catch me live at twitch.tv/NewMothTheNummy. We had a Jund bomb deck. It had like 4 of the green ramp creature, the 2/3 that can add 1 mana of any color, the werewolf. And then we had Domnathi, Henrika Domnathi, the black vampire that flips. We had the Volatile Arsonist. We had the 7-mana demon. I'm sorry, I don't know the names very well. I kind of just know what the cards do. As we probably take a Spore Crawler here over the Hungry Ridgewolf. I do like 2-drops more than 3-drops, but Spore Crawler is a better card overall, so seems like a fine pick here for me. I'm not actually huge on Belligerent Guest. It's okay in the vampire deck, but if we're going werewolves, we have so many other 3-drops that we can fill up with that I don't think we want that. Crushing Canopy has been a fantastic main deck card for me in this format. So many good flyers and enchantments that you want to kill. I'm happy to take this one here. Got a Mulch versus a Laid to Rest. 2 humans right now, but werewolves... I think all werewolves are humans on the front side, and then they are... nah, we're just going to take Mulch. Don't listen to me. I was trying to talk myself into it. Take a Witch's Web here. Combat tricks are actually pretty good in this format, since there's not that much good removal, as we, wow, get a 12th pick Spore Crawler here. So I've been really happy with like Witch's Web or Massive Might or even Sure Strike. Especially because, you know, Sure Strike, speaking of, there are a ton of menace creatures in this format, so, you know, you can get your opponent to double block and then get them with the Sure Strike pretty easily. Pack number 2, nothing good we want to take here. Odric is not worth splashing for. Oddly, I almost want to take the Catapult fodder here. I'm looking at my red, and besides the Arsonist that we took, we really don't have much, and I do have that Bleed Dry already. So I'm not losing anything here except for maybe the Evolving Wilds by taking the Catapult fodder. The Celebrants, don't get me wrong, is a solid card, but I'm going to keep my options open. Take the Catapult. Okay, and then probably just going to take the Abrade here now. I think it was, again, worth a shot taking, and maybe there's a world where I still end up in Jund, but we'll take the Abrade here, passing a Weaver of Blossoms. That's the card I was talking about. The 3-mana werewolf that adds mana. Weaver of Blossoms, Ridgewolf. Maybe we'll wheel one of those. Pretty easy Abrade. Pretty easy Abrade. You know, I could just clip that soundbite and loop it. If the packs lead that way, and I'd be happy with pretty easy Abrade. Pretty easy Abrade. Darn, didn't work that time. We tried. Dawnheart Disciple, Rural Recruit, both pretty filler. Let's take the Celebrants now, since we passed up on the first one. Not too much else in the pack. Oh yeah, Reclusive Taxidermist. Another card I'm really happy with. 2 mana, Ramper, Fixer, and then later in the game, it just becomes super relevant. It's kind of like that 3-mana artifact in the format, right? It's just relevant early and then relevant late, or usually relevant late. Maybe you don't have 4 creatures in your graveyard, but easy pickup for me over the Ridgewolf, especially when we have some top-end cards we want to get to. Another Mariner here over Retrieve. You've probably heard me say this plenty of times. I don't care for Retrieve in red-green. Retrieve plays at its best in like green-black and green-blue, where you have a lot of self-mill themes. Okay, maybe now I take the Disciple. How many humans are we at? 4, so that means we're probably at 4 werewolves. Wedding Invitation doesn't look like it's going to be doing too much in this deck. I guess we have a couple of vampires. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take the Wedding Invitation here because I don't see myself playing the 2/2. It's just not good enough. Anger versus Pyre Spawn. If I'm going to play a 6-drop, ideally it's going to be the Ferocious Hunter. What's it called? The 6/6 for 6 in green that gains life. It's a little bit late to start taking Ancestral Angers, but the Pyre Spawn is super replaceable, yeah, as we get the other one on the wheel. Already have a Crushing Canopy. We do not have a Sure Strike yet. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Sure Strike for now. And that gives us what? Sure Strike, Witch's Web. So 2 combat tricks currently. Not bad so far. Creature count, maybe a teeny bit low, but we still have entire pack 3 to go. Really, I'm kind of hoping to wheel what? I guess just the Weaver of Blossoms. That doesn't seem super likely. But yeah, pack 2 has kind of solidified us in the red, right? The double Abrade pickup was really good. Hopefully I don't get that disconnect bug. Had that happen earlier. Alright, we did not. Yeah, okay, we'll take the Pyre Spawn now. First time, no. Second time, no. Third time, okay, fine. Fine, I'll take you. Pyre Spawn. Into a Knife and an Heirloom. Knife is okay. It does help to mitigate some flood, and it just says whenever it deals combat damage, it doesn't have to specify, or doesn't have to necessarily deal it to a player, so it gets a little bit better because of that, but I don't think it's like a super high pickup. Same thing with the Rural Recruit. Like, maybe if I need a playable, we'll play that, but both the Knife and the Recruit are easy cuts here. Ugh. Cemetery Protector. That card is real good. We're just going to have to pass that along, though. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, if it shares a card type with the exiled card, create a 1/1 white human creature token, yeah? For us, we have another Bolt or a Weaver. I'm going to go ahead and just take Weaver since we don't have any of them yet. And the Bolts are far less impressive when I already have 2 Abrades anyways, so Weaver's pretty good. Always happy to play them. Maybe we wield the Toxic Scorpion. Okay, pick number 2. A 3rd Mariner or a Hungry Ridgewolf. Wolf count is 4. No, sorry, werewolf count is only 4. But I do kind of need 2 drops more than I need another Mariner, I think. I mean, I don't think this format is like particularly fast, though. Like, the Mariner is just so much better than the Ridgewolf. I guess I'm going to take that and just replace the Rural Recruit. I'm happy to play 3 of those. If those are my only 4 drops, that's great. Hopefully cut this Pyre Spawn as well. Hey, there's a nice little pickup. Rending Flame for us. Yeah, our removal suite is getting pretty good. Bolt, 2 Abrades, the Rending Flame, and then we have some number of combat tricks like the Sure Strike and the Witch's Web. Crushing Canopy also, I guess. Removal. Creature count at 11. Yeah, I'm going to need to find some more creatures, but I'm not passing the 5 damage burn spell. I wonder if Kessig Flamebreather then is going to be good in this deck. It's just non-creature spells, right? Not just instant and sorceries. Yeah, so 11 creatures. Half of our deck's going to trigger this. It's a 1/3. I'd rather play like any 2/2 wolf over this, but I mean, for now, that's fine. Ooh, man. Oh, pretty late Howling Moon here. I like that card, but we're a little bit too low, I think, on the werewolves. We have 5 right now. I'm going to be passing an Outcast if I take it. This card has been super good for me, though. But I don't... It's hard to take because I don't have the cheap werewolves, but I think I'm going to give it a shot. Now, this is This is risky and not just taking the Outcast, but I'm going to take the Howling Moon here. And see if we can get some 2-drop werewolves or something. Another Odric. Alright, well, Ballista Watcher's fantastic. That's a slam dunk. Okay, there's some 2-drop werewolves now. We can cut the knife. Either we take the Runebound Wolf or the Sporeback Wolf. I've been pretty happy with this Runebound. Doesn't attack as well early, but it can do some significant work later in the game in a kind of board stall, so easy pickup there for me. 8th pick, Magma Pummeler versus Sharpshooter. I guess we're going to play the Pummeler here too, aren't we? Not going to play the Devil, not going to play the Embrace. One more werewolf would have been nice. No? Okay. I don't think we're playing any of these. Best of 3 Lantern would be relevant, but this is not. Massive Might. Mulch. Well, I guess we might just end up cutting this dig up, huh? There was the chance when I took it that we were going to play it and it was going to be able to get cleaved because of... we were still thinking about playing black, but for now, I guess it's a cut. And then maybe cut this Kessig Flamebreaker now as well, or Flame Breather now as well. What else can I cut? That's 6 werewolves. Oof, that's like, again, pretty borderline for the Howling Moon, but the Howling Moon also has a lot of upside because it can create wolves, right? A lot of the times, because I'm the werewolf deck, if I flip it into night, the opponent's going to want to turn it back into day. And they have to cast 2 spells to do so, which is going to give us another 2/2, so... Still think it's worth running here. Yeah, and I think the Flame Breather can probably be cut. This is more like a 5-drop, I would say. Maybe a 6, make our curve look good. The biggest thing is that I didn't see any hunters. Or if I did see a hunter... There might have been one that I passed. Oh, you know what? We can actually cut the Wedding Invitation too. I forgot about that in our deck. Maybe that's better to cut Wedding Invitation. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to give me 8 things to trigger the Flame Breather. I guess that's still not very good, is it? It's like fine. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I can just run 16 lands with the dig up, because this is effectively a land, but it's also a spell. Let's do that. Does that make sense? Even though I have a Brambleworm in the deck? Maybe that doesn't make sense. I have a Taxidermist and a Weaver, though, for mana ramp. That's going to be fine. We'll just go 8/8. I normally tend to lean towards just still running 17 lands in best of 1, but this seems okay with 2 creatures that can produce mana and then 1 spell that only costs 1 to grab another land, so seems good to me. All right, pretty happy with this end result here. We first picked that pretty nice red bomb, and then maybe red wasn't super open, but we did end up getting a bunch of red burn in the end, so... Let's see if we can wombo combo off some wins here. Oh, man. All right. This is a hand that all it wants to do is draw land. If I drew like 5 lands in a row, we would be pretty happy. That's good. Blue-black, perhaps? Specimen's usually at its best in blue-black for all of the exploit, so yeah, not surprising to see that here. Alright, I think we're happy to trade 2 damage for 2 damage now. Oh, or if they want a double block, I'll go ahead and just Sure Strike. That's fine. It's not the best use of Sure Strike, but now they don't have the Doom Dissenter to exploit away. And the skeleton, they're probably unlikely to get that back unless they just pass their turn 3. That's fine. Gift of Fangs. We don't mind that. So mountain off the top here for Ballista Watcher. Okay, Taxidermist is acceptable too. No blocks. Pass, huh? Alright, I'm just gonna slam the Ballista Watcher then. Because if they counter it, that's fine. I don't have double red without the Taxidermist, so this is the safest play. Yep, that's fine. That's what we wanted to do. We want to bait out removal so that our Arsonist is a lot more threatening. And now if they just pass the turn and flip it to Knight, our Arsonist gets a lot better too. Sure. It's a good draw. We can go ahead and dig a mountain. And I'll go ahead and slam the Arsonist now that they're tapped out. The Traveler's gonna do work, though. The Traveler's gonna kill me real fast. I'm hoping to draw a land for Worm next turn. No attacks, okay. They must have a plan. I mean, they must not have anything to kill the Arsonist this turn if they're not attacking. They need to cast a spell. If they just pass, we're in a really good spot. Yeah, main phase Thirst. So land off the top for Brambleworm, and I think we are probably going to win pretty easily. That's actually a fantastic draw too, right? I'm gonna have to, well, I die in 2 turns, the Invader. But I think this is correct. We play the Alluring Suitor. We attack. We get 4 mana. We ping, ping. So if they block the Taxidermist, they do trade with it. They might not even want to block the 1/2 this turn is the thing. Okay, they do. I was hoping they wouldn't, but we still get to play a 4/4 out here. Oh man, this is close. I die in 2 turns. If they do decide to attack. It's all about what I draw the next turn. Okay. If they just go egg pass, they can't attack. Or if they just have egg and nothing else, they can't attack. That's not a good sign. Oh! The Canopy wins again! Alright, good beats. Swing out. Ping their egg in their face. They're actually dead on board here if they just block. The pump from the Dancer kills them. Oh, okay. They had Lunar Rejection. Alright, in response, let's just kill that thing off then. Alright, that's a lot more palatable. Remember, Arsonist has Menace. Okay. So we leave that on the battlefield then, because this has haste. And now they're just dead. A baby! Crushing Canopy, main deck for the win! What a top deck. What a hero. What a champion. What a pro. What a good-looking, humble... Alright, I'll stop there. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, on the YouTubes. Hopefully you're enjoying. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It's because all of you wonderful viewers that I am continuing to do this. It's fun to interact with some of you. Some of you. I see you in the comments. I am all seeing. Remember, reading the card explains the card. What else? Ah, yes. 3 rules in Magic. We've gone over them before. Win the die roll. Curve out. Don't punt. If you want to win more games of Magic, especially in ranked on Arena, best of 1, win the die roll. Curve out. Don't punt. Hopefully we don't run into this bug. It's been happening a lot today where the match or the matchmaking just hangs, and it's not even that it's looking for somebody to pair with, it actually just never finds you anybody. People earlier today were saying they took upwards of like 10 minutes before they were just like, okay, this is a bug. All right, let's just assume things are going wonky and restart. Usually, if you run into the bug like that, just restarting and then joining matchmaking again will pair you up pretty quickly, or at least that has been the case in my experience. I don't want to jinx it though, but maybe I just did. Currently waiting. Wow, the anticipation is intense. Are we camping? Because this is intense. Sorry. Sorry, I had to say something. Oh my god, alright. Is this format so bad that nobody's playing it? I will wait up to a minute again, but... Okay, it does feel like... Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. We found an opponent. Magic will be played today. Presumably. Okay. If a Braid was just like some random 4-drop creature, I don't think you could keep this. But a little bit of early interaction means we'll be okay. And they have the Lantern Bearer, so Crushing Canopy. Once again, proving how good it's already going to be. Pretty nice little combo here. What you can do is a Braid, you know, the Lantern Bearer, and then eventually Crushing Canopy, whatever they put the Lantern Bearer on. This kind of sucks, though. Well, I'm glad we drew another removal spell. Yeah, we should be fine here. I hope. Hopefully they just go for the Lantern. If they attack, we'll just abrade the Skull Scab. We're going to need to kill that eventually anyways, and the fact that we drew Rending Flame means I don't mind using that pretty early. Ooh. Egg is another really problematic card. There is huge temptation to just kill the egg. Especially when they double topped. I would end up taking 2 damage though from the zombie. I'm gonna go ahead and run out my 2/3, but it's not gonna be very surprising when they, yep, play an exploit creature here. Sack the egg. Damn, somebody is pumping music outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they are jamming out. Okay, we get the egg. I guess we go land plus Taxidermist here, and then just plan on maybe casting Witch's Web to block the Serpent. It'd be really good if they play the Lantern Bearer on the Serpent instead, too. Dude, oh my gosh, okay, well. Hopefully you guys can't hear that, but somebody is jamming hard. Alright, Mind Leech Ghoul, yeah. Wow, that's brutal here. I guess I'm gonna pitch the Crushing Canopy, even though they have Lantern. Because I want to use Witch's Web this turn, I think. That's gross. Sure, I'll block and trade. And I think we're going to go ahead and save our suitor. If I draw a land, what I can do next turn is Volatile Arsonist, flip the suitor, and then Rending Flame the 4/4. Oh, they're gonna upkeep chill my Taxidermist, maybe? Oh, sure, they're gonna chill the, That's fine. I guess I'm just gonna pass here. Playing out the Arsonist doesn't currently do anything. Alright, they're scared. They're saving their Serpent again, it looks like. Yeah, no worries, we'll take 4. Okay, let's go for the Flame on the Serpent, end of turn. I'm just gonna run out the Arsonist. Their game plan here might just be to bring back... Oh, well... I guess maybe I want a Pummeler here on 4 instead first. Let's do that. Let's get the Pummeler online. Maybe they have a Bleed Dry. If they don't, this Magma Pummeler is still winning anyways. The downside is if they have another Mind Leech Ghoul, I kind of get wrecked, but I'm not going to play around a second one of those right now. So please don't punish me. Hopefully they just Lantern on one of their Zombos. And maybe swing in for 3. So this itself has trample, but it does not give trample. Okay. It's fine. Let's see if we take the full amount of beats here. I would doubt they attack with everything. Oh, but okay, they are. And we're gonna just try to race this, I guess. If I attack with exactly 2, this flips the suitor. I guess we'd rather attack like this then. No, let's get the damage in, right? Get the damage. Because they're going to kill me in like 2 turns in the air if I don't, and I need to flip, and yeah. Let's go ping, ping. Hit you for 9. It's a close game. Pretty sure we're going to have to chump with the Taxidermist this turn. It's a good sign for us if they're leading off with... Well, maybe not a good sign, but... Not a bad sign if they're using a blood token here. What do you have? I mean, they have to cast something, otherwise the Arsonist flips. And that would probably GG them. They have another one. Well, they can't attack with that. Or rather, that doesn't block. So they actually need to leave back 2 blockers here, don't they? Don't they just die? They're dead here, right? What am I... Oh, they can suit up the specimen. No, wait, aren't they still dead? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, they can block 2? Well, no, if I take this, I force them to play the Lantern Bearer on the specimen. Oh, wait. They didn't? Now they're just dead? I'm so confused. What am I missing here? The center's tapped. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Maybe they just punted. Okay. We take those. I mean, it turns out we would have won anyway with the top deck Bolt, but they needed to put the Lantern Bearer on their 1/1 there to have survived. I'm also not sure why they played out their land. They had 1 more Rummage available. What was I missing there? I'm not sure. Okay, well, we'll take the win. Go to the next game, where we are on the draw. Ooh. I mean, this is a very easy keep with a red source. On the play, I would mulligan for sure. On the draw, I think it has merit. I'm going to play it safe, but I think you definitely could have kept that hand if you wanted to. This looks a lot better. Alright. Keep the creatures and the flame and the lands. I think it was close, though. I don't think it was like a slam dunk one way or another. Go ahead and lead on the Runebound. They have the Lunar something? The Lunar Bounce? That is the only downside of playing the Wolf here. They get to cycle the bounce immediately if they have it. Sure. Why do I keep running into Lunar Rejection players? You're supposed to run into me when you don't. Or when I'm not playing werewolves. 3 color. It's kind of scary. Ah! They have another Lunar Rejection! Alright, well, if they don't bounce my Weaver this turn and they just tap out for something random, we get to Arsonist and kill their Wandering Mind, which is kind of nice. Double Lunar Rejection? Come on now. It's not fair. Man, they already have a tough decision here, huh? Alright, OP, what you gonna do? Just bounce, attack for 2, and maybe play a land? Sure. Step 1, bounce. Play land, attack, yep. Alright, since we drew the land, I am gonna go double spell here instead. If we hadn't drawn the land, I would play the Weaver. I will take your dirty 2. And they have a Spore Crawler. Sure. Let's slam it. Ping, ping. Booyah, baby. Don't want to trade my Wolf for their Crawler. We can wait. Arsonist's so good. And even if they kill it now, you know, at least we got the flyer off the board. Sure. I accept. I am not gonna block. I will happily race you if you want to play that game. Oh yeah. Racing looks real good here for us. Remember, every spell in my hand, every non-creature spell in my hand is also 1 extra damage while I have the flame breather on the battlefield, so. Yeah, I'll keep taking. Mariner's fine. Let's go with the Rending Flame, ping them for 1. Can almost kill him here, so let's instead play the Howling Moon, because that's still going to add 2 damage with the Runebound Wolf. Alright, and now they can't even cast 2 spells a turn, otherwise we get an extra 2/2. Oh, we also have the Runebound Wolf just being able to ping them for 2 here, so they're close to just dead to the ping and the double ping from the spells. 6/6 gain 2 life is good. They're still attacking! You mad lad! Alright, GG. Cast a spell, ping you for 1. Pump. Bash out. GG. We take them. Really wish we had some hunters in our deck too, but looks like we're able to go underneath them. We just had a little bit too much pressure. I think the opponent just got a little bit too aggressive too. I'm not sure entirely what their game plan. The Spore Crawler is so good to hold back there. So we're 3-0 now. Hopefully gonna rattle off a few more wins yet. Don't give me that bug again. Just let's find an opponent. I can't handle the stress. Too stress for you. Hello? Banana, mushroom, potato. Well, hope everybody's day is going well. Whether you're watching this the day I upload it, the next day, a week after, maybe a year after. Maybe you want to watch this video a year after it was recorded. Alright, let's restart. This is just quality content. You get to enjoy more of me in video form. You don't always get to do that. True, there are hundreds of other videos you could watch instead, but now you're here. You're watching this one. And I'm not going to edit this part of the video out. You know why? Because I don't want to. Also, I'm recording with OBS, and you cannot stop a recording and then restart the recording on one file. So I would have to stop the recording, then restart the recording, and then transfer both files over to, yeah, anyways. Too much work when instead we can just chill out. Be happy. We found a match. Good job. On the draw, hand looks bad. Not a mulligan, but bad. This little 1/3 is going to have to do a lot of work here for us, because, yeah, I got nothing else going on here. Okay, opponent took a mulligan. They've got the Evolving Wilds. What color you got, friend? Swamp. Hey, there's a good draw. A Taxidermist on turn 2 is all I ever want to do. I lied. We're actually going to play the Flame Breather since they led with Celebrant. This means we just get a good block. And if they want to use a removal spell or a trick to deal with my 1-3, please, I accept. It's a pretty good draw too. Let's go Taxidermist plus hold up Bolt. I want to be able to bolt the farmer before it turns into something scary. A little bit annoying. Oh? I could trade my Taxidermist for their farmer. I actually think I'm gonna do that. And this exiles their Celebrant, so they don't get a blood. They also don't get to flip the farmer. That seems like a good deal for me, especially since we have a Weaver follow-up. Now, obviously, trading a mana source away when I have a 7-drop in my hand isn't ideal. But I think versus what we've seen from them, we just want to stop the early pressure. Again, another annoying card, but we have Sure Strike for that. Yeah, and we're already 1 land away from being able to go Big Daddy Boom Boom. Big Daddy Boom Boom is Brambleworm, if you weren't in the know. If you weren't savvy. Okay, they sack their blood. And who knows, they might just pass the turn here, flip the Weaver, and then we get to Worm anyways. We also have that option next turn depending on what we draw. Like if it's just another spell or whatever. Ooh, are they gonna sack? I like it. Alright, say goodbye to Sure Strike. Say hello to Howling Moon? I dig it. I don't know about attacking with both, though. Because they would just block the Weaver. I could have also not played the Howling Moon this turn, but it's not going to get better. Like, they might cast 2 spells next turn. I don't know. Maybe it might have been better just to hold the Howling Moon and wait a turn. But it makes it a lot harder for them to attack. Because now if they attack with their 3-3, for example, then this 4-5 is much more of a threat. To moon or not to moon? Eh. Questionable. Oh, sweet. Nice. Alright. Nice little 2-for-1 there for us. That was great value. Yeah, they were just debating if they wanted a 2-for-1 themselves. I can appreciate it. No blocks. And that might just be the game, because Brambleworm is goddamn insane. They're gonna need to draw Bleed Dry. It's like Bleed Dry or Scoop, right? I mean, I suppose they could draw Hero's Downfall or whatever too, but Bleed Dry is the one that would exile the worm and make no value happen. Also, they've cast 1 spell now too, so if they cast another spell that... Oh, I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry. I am very, very sorry. Are they just dead here? I assume they're just dead. Yeah, okay. Well, sometimes you draw your Mythic Uncommon, the Brambleworm, and then you draw your Pick 1, Pack 1 Mythic Bomb. Have we drawn the Arsonist every game? Maybe not, but it has felt like it, certainly. Nice little 4-0 start here with the Arururus. Alright, just, come on, fast match. I don't want to have to kill time again and talk to you all. I got things to do. Come on. No waiting. Just doing. No waiting, just doing. Please. Please, I beg of you. Alright, once again, I'll wait until it hits 1 minute. Okay. 30 seconds does feel like forever, though, on an online game. Like, I don't know what's going on, but anyway. Ooh, yeah, this hand is nice. If we were on the play, I don't know if we could lose very easily, but we're gonna go turn 2 Wolf, turn 3 Howling Moon. And versus Red-Blue, Howling Moon is nuts. Oh, that's rude. Red-Blue often plays 2 spells every turn. So, annoying. I guess maybe we're supposed to still play Weaver. Yeah, especially when they just reveal the Scattered Thoughts. Ah, sadness. Attack for 2. Cast your Scattered main phase. Oh, you messed up! Oh. Sure, whatever. Wait, why would they let it... I'm so confused. Oh, right. Okay, sure. Well, now we're just gonna play a 4-mana 5/5. That was really risky for them to have not turned it in, or rather to have turned it into night. Like, I understand their intent. Okay, I mean... Sure. But this is still really, really good for us. I'm just gonna pass back the turn. And now I'm gonna shoot their Visionary on upkeep before they can use it, since it's sorcery speed only. Yeah, Ballista Wielder is just gonna solo them because all they have are X1s right now. Okay. Not even 2 spells. So, what I can do here is... I mean, I have 8 mana. Guess we're gonna go like this and just apply pressure. We're gonna go Howling Moon. We're gonna pump our Blossom Clad. Attack for 10. And then ping their Wandering Mind for 1. Yeah, that seems nice. All because they just had to give me the turn and flip my werewolves. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, next turn I can go Celebrants plus Mariner if they don't... they discarded another Wandering Mind. Classic. This is the position we were talking about, though. This is a can't win if you do and can't win if you don't scenario. Like, they need to cast 2 spells this turn, but when they do, then the Howling Moon makes a 2/2. Brutal. Sure. They're attacking? You mad lad. I guess that's probably right. I'm gonna have 9 mana if I do this, so let's go here. Oh, I should have pumped my other creature, actually. Oh wait, no, you know what? We can bait them. We can bait them, can't we? We can attack like this. They might not block the Ballista Watcher. Oh wait, this doesn't work. I don't know what I'm talking about. For some reason I thought I could Sure Strike plus Ballista Watcher, flip and ping. Disregard. I'm silly. Oh, they just didn't block. Oh, well in that case. GG. Yeah. That game was all determined on that turn that they cast Chill of the Grave on my upkeep and let me flip. Then I was able to play the Ballista as an immediate flip werewolf, and yeah. Okay, Gucci Gucci, baby. 5-0? Was that a 5-0 start? Good stuff. Red-green has been fantastic for me in this format, so don't sleep on it if you're looking to draft. Just green in general. Like, we were going over my stats on stream earlier today, and out of like the 30 drafts I had done, 20 of them or something had been green. And I'm pulling close to a 70% win rate, so... I I mean, take that for what you will, but if you want more information, actually, if you want to take a look at my deck lists and whatnot, and all of the drafts I've done in this format, all of them are logged. Go over to twitch.tv/newmotthenummy, my Twitch page, and if you type !history, the chat bot will pull up a link that will have all of my drafts listed on the 17 lands page. Some of you will understand what that meant, but anyway, yeah. So we're running like every 2 out of 3 drafts I'm playing green. Kind of nuts. And let's do the old restart again, I guess. It does seem like people are coming around to green though. They're realizing like the Wolf Strike shouldn't go very late. Flourishing Hunters are a lot better than they look. You know, the Weaver, the Weaver of Blossoms or whatever. Just a very solid mana dork. So plenty of good green, like the 4/4, the Mariner, 4/4 for 4 that flips. Another really, really good card that you shouldn't sleep on, even though it's a common. I like to think that my skill is unmatched, which is why they can't find anybody to pair me with. Unmatched skill, can't find opponents. Why does 1 minute feel like 1 hour when you're recording a video and you're trying to talk? Okay, it says we found an opponent. Alright, put me on the play, baby. Let's go. Give me a hand. Won the play. Got a hand. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and dig for a red source right off the bat. Pretty nice looking hand here. Maybe a little bit slow. The frog's gonna help a lot. Blue-black again. Some more zombos? No, maybe not. The opponent is... Ragged Recluse in blue-black means they must have quite a few different ways to make some blood tokens then. This is normally played in the... I'm happy to trade here. I need to hit land number 4. I think that at its best it's in red-black, but... Courier Bat, sure. Found the land right on time because I'm a hero of the people. Let's lead on the Mariner. Mariner doesn't die to, what's it called? Parasitic Grasp? Sure. Okay, let's swing in for 4. No blue open, let's run out the Ballista. And our draw here is going to punish any turn that they don't cast anything. I don't expect them to not cast anything, but... Another Lantern Bearer, okay. Well, that ain't good enough, let me tell you. Whose creatures are better? Wow, that is aggressive. I like it though. So, let's see. If I go like this, I add 2 mana. Oh, I'm gonna be 1 mana short. That'd be so sick. Yeah, so my thought here is that I can play the Suitor, attack with both creatures. That's gonna flip the Suitor, add 2 red mana. I can then Witch's Web the Ballista and use its tap ability, but I'd be 1 mana short of that. So instead here, I guess we'll just attack for 4 and probably play a 3/3 Pummeler. Because in essence, the Alluring Suitor on any turn is only going to cost 1 mana. Rot-Tide Gargantua, sure. Okay, we'll just sack the Ballista then. Gonna be a fantastic turn here for me. I'm gonna be able to go with the Suitor, the attack, flip, add 2 red, cast Rending Flame, kill the 5/4, hit him for 7, put him to 9. That's fine. Pretty good draw. Does that win? Or does this win? Because this might win more so, right? See, there we go. Block, block. Yeah, I think it's actually better to attack with everything here. Because our Deadly Dancer tramples, and they're probably putting the 3/3 on that. And they're gonna chump, so let's go pump the unblocked. That's 5. Oh, we put him to 1. That's no fun. Darn. How will I ever win while the opponent's at 1 now? Shucks. Here, I'll even show you. Oh, I was gonna show you my Arsonist. I was gonna show you my Arse. No? Bad joke? Okay, sorry. We're 6-0. We are 6-0, and let's take a peek at the deck one more time to give you a good look at it. Just good red-green. I wouldn't even call us... Well, that's not true. I was gonna say I wouldn't call us werewolves, but I guess we do. For the most part have werewolves. But this is look, just a good curve, good removal. You can't really ask for more. Knock on wood. Oh god, I just jinxed it. 6-0 into 6-3 incoming. Although if you think about it, that's just more content. Because if I go 7-0, then how am I supposed to play like 9 games with the deck? Huh? You can't. If I just go 7-0, I don't get to play 9 games worth of value. I mean, for real. What's the point? What's the point if you can't get maximum value? On the play, and our hand looks good. We don't have a werewolf to curve into the Howling Moon, but we do have turn 1 dig dig. Go find ourselves a mountain. Hopefully we just draw a 2-drop off the top, but if not, since we're on the play, not having anything to do until turn 3 is not a huge problem. Crushing Canopy might not... Okay, I was going to say, might not be at its best here, but if they're playing red, then we have hope. No. No bolting the frog. No! No! I don't get to draw a card! My poor frog, dude. Come on. I'm running it out. If you got a counter, you got me. Don't tell me you have a braid, too. Oh my gosh! We are getting countered at every twist and turn. I hope they sack their blood immediately. No, they just have nothing. Yeah, I mean... I'm not going to complain about drawing a 4/4 for 4 when I have 4 mana, but I really want to get this Howling Moon online. Sure. That's the thing about red-blue. A lot of their spells draw into other spells, or are spells that get you more spells somehow. So, yeah, speaking of. So they're gonna scab and get back their chill, I guess? Sure. Alright, I mean, I'm just gonna keep playing 4/4s because they are thick. Alright, discards land, draws a fresh card. I'm gonna get 2 blood tokens of my own. Like I said, cards that draw more cards. Is that a mana form Hellkite for me? Is that a delicious crushing canopy target? For me? Don't do it. Just cast your Hellkite. They should probably just cast the Rending Flame and bash for 3. Yeah. Fine. Fine. So I'm gonna play my land out here so I can go Howling Moon, bash for 6, and hold up Canopy. Because what their game plan here is to play the Hellkite and then go for the Chill. Well, that's gonna give me a 2/2. Actually, I guess I don't need to... I'd rather a Braid, right, this turn? Braid the Scab, and then Canopy the Hellkite after the fact. Because that way I take 3 less damage. It's a nice draw. Hello, my friend. Now I hit you for 4. Easy, baby! Hello, they say. Hello back. Okay. Do it. Cast a spell. Give me another wolf. Great. I bet you they're gonna scoop here if I have worm mana next turn. All right, you're all ready for this? GG. Oh. Easy, top 25, 7-0, delicious. Oh, so good. Me want more. But sadly, that is all you get today, YouTubers. Thanks for watching. Glad you could watch this masterclass of Crimson Vow. Open a bomb, draft the bomb, get good other cards in those bomb colors, and then draft green. That's all you gotta do. You just do the thing. All right. In all seriousness, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate it a lot. Glad everybody's enjoying all the content. We'll see you back here tomorrow for a new vid. Peace out.